Fisk a visit, and they have a really interesting diner side chat, trying to see if they both really changed. Is he still Daredevil? Is he still Kingpin? Fisk is trying to do away with vigilante, so if he steps out of line, he's gonna turn into a vigilante. You already know this is headed for a collision course. Later that night, while Matt's out on a date with Heather, he learns that Fisk won the election. There's some straining in the relationship between Wilson Fisk and Vanessa Fisk. She don't like that he's gone straight, as we see someone painting a mural. Muse? Matt's got his priorities straight. That man's roster is crazy. He really trying to be like Wilt Chamberlain for real. As we see Mayor Fisk on the TV, I want to make New York City great again. We get this match cut of Muse's painting, calling him out as a Kingpin. And the second episode kicks off with Fisk talking about how he wants to do away with vigilante. He mentions the Punisher, Daredevil, and Spider-Man. Well, he says a guy in a spider suit. He has a name. There's no way they don't call him Spider-Man in this universe. But we get introduced to Hector Ayala, who witnesses a poor guy getting beat up. He steps in to save him, but in the process, one of these guys trips over one of the other guys and gets turned into mincemeat by the New York City subway. Too bad this group of guys that were beating up on that poor guy were cops, and they try to pin him as a cop killer. Matt, of course, catches wind of this, and thanks to the fact that he's a really good lawyer, he knows Hector's not lying. But he does pick up on the fact that Hector's hiding something. Fisk is in his first 30 days as mayor, so he's trying to win over the people, finding a way to improve traffic. Real smart man, real smart man. Gotta fill that hole, right? And yeah, Matt and his new firm are very hesitant to take on his new client because they're going against the cops. And that man does not get bailed. He's going straight to Rikers in the time being. That's when we find out that Daniel Blake is actually friends with BB Urich, who runs the BB Report, which we see throughout the 2 episodes. By the way, I love that. Really gives New York City a character. But she meets up with Fisk and basically tells him, like, listen, you need to have the cops on your side if you really want to win this city over. But then she steps over the line and asks about his wife. He even says Ben Urich. He was a good man. Who's dead? We cut to Heather, who's having a book sign, and this very creepy looking dude who's watching. Turns out he needs some therapy. And he asks her if he can be a new client, which she agrees to. But that's when wannabe Wesley pulls up. What is he up to? Fisk tries to talk to the police chief, who's like, nah, I don't fuck with you. I remember what you did, Kingpin. Which is when Cherry and Kirsten check up on Hector's wife. But also, Matt asks Cherry to find out what that secret that Hector's keeping from him. And they find the white tiger costume and the amulet. Matt tells him, really? You're the white tiger? Huh? Didn't you think that would be important information? I thought it was funny how Hector was like, well, look, Daredevil's not around. This city needs a hero. I mean, they have Spider-Man, you know? I love how Matt was like, really? Daredevil's gone? Huh? We cut back to Fisk, who of course is eating a fucking cheesecake, that fat mother. But he tells the police chief that, hey, you were from Philly, right? Check out this cheesesteak I got for you. Turns out this fucking guy has an illegitimate son. And all he can do is look at him like, you got me. I'll do whatever you want now. Blackmail. And the crazy twist is that we find out that Big Willie and Vanessa are going to therapy. With Heather, Matt's boo thing. Oh, this is just getting juicy. As Matt tracks down the one witness who can clear Hector's name. And he also picks up on the fact that the police are going to try to kill him tonight. Shout out to Fisheye Matt. He gets Buddy out of there and the cops pull up only looking at Matt. He's looking at him like, gotcha. And then they start questioning him. This was interesting, but this cop has a tattoo of the Punisher's logo. You hit him and they get back up. I hit him and they stay down. But they start beating the dog shit out of Matt. But then they almost try to execute him. Why would you try to kill the fucking lawyer who's in this case? But I'm glad they did because then Matt locks in. He starts beating the dog shit out of these cops. I'm talking dog. Breaks one of their arms. He made light work of it. This is the face of a man who likes it. Hell, he loves it. And this shot of him picking up his broken glasses was just mwah, as he let out a primal roar. Ah! We are so back. Daredevil has never been so back. I'm just itching for the next episode. It's safe to say that I thoroughly enjoyed these episodes. But let me know what you thought about these first 2 episodes down in the comments below. And as always, like and follow for more.